Speaking of research, we thought we'd do a full episode on customer complaints.
Had a customer complain their veg was raw. It was a salad.
This one just says, got a customer complaint that she couldn't get a parking spot. Couldn't even get a parking spot.
That's one that, like, I would actually, even just now, I just felt good about getting that order back. I'd be like, perfect. I'll get it right up.
This one, oh God, the stories I worked at Macca's for 14 years. I had a lady complain, we're going to get to that. I had a lady complain that her strawberry shake had too much flavour.
Perfect.
Like, so sorry, eh? So sorry, it has too much syrup in it.
Oh.
And she also said, I had another guy come through for a shake at 3 a.m. and complained his 2-year-old couldn't suck the shake up the straw, claiming it was too thick.
Ah, that's so good.
There's so much to unpack there.
That kid should be asleep, is what you're saying, for a start.
It shouldn't be at Macca's to begin with at 3 a.m. Yeah.
You shouldn't get thick sugar in a milky format.
He's had his kid for himself for the first time and gone, oh, right, milk? What do I do here?
He's been stuck with a kid and he's like, the only milk I know is a chocolate thick shake. All right. Lol. I had a customer one time that said they can't have carbs, then ordered a pasta dish.
Yeah, that's so freaking common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do this.
No.
And then they just smash it. And then they'll eat their friends as well.
I think that's like a ladies' brunch. I just assume that's like a ladies' brunch. They all go, oh, I'm lactose intolerant or something.
Yeah.
And they just
Ice cream.
Yeah. Desserts are cool.
I know. They want to come over.
I love the brownie.
Like, waiters and waitresses must have a ton of stories about this stuff, but they will spend their entire time talking to their girlfriends about how they're on this diet. And then they're the only person that orders dessert.
This one just says, I had a customer complaint that she couldn't get a parking spot. Like, how is that my problem?
Yeah.
So many of that stuff.
Oh, dude, imagine fuming into a restaurant.
Yeah, but
like,
I reckon...
I couldn't even get a parking spot.
I reckon that's the first thing they said too.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, ma'am, have you got a reservation or whatever? Like, and they're like, I couldn't even get a parking spot. Where is that? What does everything come to?
I can't believe this place. No, had it on the place. I can't believe it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she's like, also, I don't eat carbs, but I'll have the pasta.
Yeah. I had a customer who ordered a fish whole complain it had bones in it. Like what?
Oh, man. You know when you used to put like a special on, like a whole fish special or something? And like you just knew what was coming your way.
You knew.
Like I refused. I was like, I just refused to like accept that they were going to beat me. But I knew something like that was coming. Like, why do you keep the head on it? It's like, oh my God.
That's such an adult thing too. Like, I mean, we just ordered chicken nuggets, right? And if they had bones in them, you're like, okay, this shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
But if you order a whole fish, you're like, you've signed up for a whole fish.
Such a great point.
Yeah.
You're an adult. You're a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
Like, if you haven't figured it out by now, like, what are you eating? Frozen pizzas or something?
They probably do.
Yeah. I was like, why do they have teeth, man? They should just be gum people.
Yeah.
They should just be munching pea soup people, you know what I mean?
Or just have like someone sitting next to them cutting up their food for them like their mum used to when they were 2 or 3 years old.
Or the waiter.
Yeah.
Excuse me, can you cut this for me? And the waiter's like,
you know my favourite thing?
I need a new job. This is good. Had a customer complain their veg was raw. It was a salad.
Salad. The creme brulee, I do like this one. The creme brulee was sent back because it was cold. And then the owners also asked why it wasn't hot. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ, man.
That's the special.
That's soul destroying when they come in and they don't even know themselves. You're like,
yeah.
What do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, serve hot milk with like shards of sugar in it?
That's when you just don't know what you're doing with your life.
Yeah.
One, the customers got you. Fine. But then you get reamed out by the owners who are in that night and you're like...
Yeah, because like you're wrong. You're always wrong. The customer's always right.
Yeah.
I was like, would you want a warm one? Do you want a warm fucking creme brulee soup? That's what you want. Yeah.
Do you remember it? Did you do creme brulees a lot?
Fucking go, yeah.
You must have
100%
fucking for ages, right? Do you remember like at the starter service, you'd get it like a nice thick brulee on top, and then by the end of service, it's like a little sprinkle, and you're like,
so
gone.
Yeah. The first few were always perfect, and you just roll them around nicely.
Turn it, make it nice. Add a little bit more, like get a nice, like, so you can get the crack and whatever.
Yeah.
By the end of service, I was like, gone.
Yeah, I knew a bloke who used to put like brown sugar on there sometimes just to cheat, and like But it'd look good, but it wouldn't be anything.
It wouldn't be hard, would it?
Nah, it just looked perfect, like servable, like enough to go out to the table, but it would just be like...
What a funny dude.
I know. But like that would be in that situation where he couldn't be bothered just like...
Yeah, he had to go out the back dry store for some white sugar, and he's just like,
I saw him do it once, and I was just like, what is he doing? Because I know he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But it just melted so quick. I was
Just
like,
giving no fucks.
He's got this fucking cheat code for the presentation look. It wasn't like, but like you scoop into it, it's just goo.
I just imagine
It's
him
like
dusting
yo-yo.
his hand off or something like that. He's like, good job.
Yeah. I don't even know what we're up to.
RE temperature.
Oh, yeah. Re-temperature requests. I always said, of course, I'll change it for you, not change a thing, then go back 15 minutes later and ask if it was better yet. Hundreds of the time, I was like, yes, much better. I used to do it all the time, dude.
Yeah, dude, I could
100%.
tell.
Yeah.
That's your game right there.
My trick used to be, if I could, would be put it on a different plate. Like, just... And it would be like... I don't know.
Thump.
Fuck, I didn't give a fuck about people that...
You got Dauphinoise with like a lamb shoulder and you just like thump.
Especially when you've made an effort to get everything up all at once, hot,
Yeah.
perfect, cooked, done, and someone's gone,
Oh, this is a quick one. I had a complaint from a vegetarian that they don't eat salad.
yeah, well, cool.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough life, hey? This one's good. My all-time favourite was a Parmigiana, but allergic to tomatoes and couldn't eat anything where chicken is prepped. I melted some cheese on a slice of ham for him. No surprises when it got sent back.
Yeah. The old fucking ham melt.
What the fuck?
That's pretty
is
cool.
Fucking going on, eh?
What a tripper.
Wait, did he send it back because he didn't get his breadcrumbs?
I don't know, man.
My absolute favourite is when someone asks for their meal dairy-free and then they freak out when they get the mayo on it.
yeah.
That was old school.
So good.
That's old school.
Yeah, but that's also one of those ones where you can like fucking pigeon chest it and go, actually, sir,
Yes.
there's nothing to do with anything here.
Yeah, and then you got to explain the whole thing to them.
Yeah.
You got to explain emulsification and shit,
Yeah.
and they wouldn't believe you.
Yeah, we had house-made cottage pie on the menu, and the customer sent it back saying it was too oily, and asked for the crumbed cauliflower steak instead, which is deep fried. So good.
And you would have given it to them? I would have.
Yeah,
I would have given that straight to them. I would have
Yeah.
said that was one that I would take back.
I would have taken it out of the deep fryer with tongs like this and gone one shake plate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's one that, like, I would actually, even just now, I just felt good about getting that order back. I'd be like, perfect, I'll do that.
I'm on it, chef.
Like, I would have no arguments. I'd be like, I'll get it right up, right now.
Yeah.
Maybe the cottage pie was too oily. Who knows? I didn't make it.
Yeah,
Someone might have put cheese on the top.
yeah. I thought about that too when I copied it this morning. I
Cheese
was like,
garnish.
it could have been completely fucked.
Yeah, like
But
maybe
also,
we'll,
it is funny saying I don't like oil and then going, I'll have the deep fried cauliflower, please.
yeah. But if you take the customer's side, like maybe the cottage pie was trash, and they were like, you know what's better than this? I'll have the deep fried cauliflower that has less oil on it, I assume,
Yeah.
because this is disgusting. Rare ribeye, no
shells.
blood, no fat.
Perfect.
Fucking.
Shut the fuck up.
We'll just dry age it until it's done.
Yeah. This one says the lady sent back a chicken dish. She asked for it to be medium. She put in a complaint because we refused to serve her raw chicken, and she left an insane review bombing everything in the place.
Yes.
That's insane, eh? She sounds like a really nice person. This says someone was carrying on that the pineapple in his pork belly dish was canned. You should have seen his face when the chef sat at the top of the pineapple on his table. I kind of rate that. I don't know how that would go down though in the restaurant. Yeah.
So, like, if he was saying, imagine he was saying, I'm not going to pay for this meal because I know that the pineapple was canned.
Yeah.
That is when I would pull it out.
Yeah. We had, I did a dish once. It was an open steak sandwich and it was like $42. It was like it was fucking great, but it had like these baby beetroot on top that were like fully roasted, peeled, and then dressed with like a it made them taste a bit pickled, right? It's like vinegar, like balsamic vinegar and all sorts of shit. But it kind of tasted like a tinned beetroot. It had that taste to it. Mm-hmm. And then I remember getting complaints about that, like this is tinned. It's like, no, it just has that. It's just been dressed with something that kind of tastes like.
It is infuriating because you've put all that effort in
Yeah.
for someone just to be like, oh no, this is canned.
Roast, peeled, cooled, like then put in the bags. We were putting in back bags to get all that fucking shit in there when it was,
That's cool.
yeah, tasty. But then someone to say this tastes like tinned, and you're like,
These last two, look, they just encapsulate the whole episode. So let's just go through them. But I don't know if they need too much commentary because it's always the fake dietaries that are a pain in the ass. Specific lactose-free for entree and main.
Yeah.
Then order a cheese board or latte for dessert.
100%.
Yeah, because we know now. We know.
Yeah,
Fucks.
it's the same table number. Celiac in quotations apparently so wants our crumb chicken burger as grilled chicken instead and gluten-free bun, but the beer battered fries that have gluten are fine.
Yeah.
It's absolute classic behaviour.
That was
I want the
thoroughly
chips.
enjoyable.
I can't not give up the chips. Just say you want a grilled chicken burger. Just say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to say to piss around and pretend that you're allergic to shit.
It's cathartic going through this stuff, dude. I feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel better.
Someone else is going through it, not you. Maybe.
And the Uber just to always finish the day. It's been busy in here today, actually.
It's super busy.
For a Tuesday, I hope they're crushing it. It must be all that
Yeah, shout out to Roy Hales again, letting us chill out on the couches. We don't
Yeah.
take up too much space, but
must be all that awesome online content they're getting these days. All right, see you the next one.
Thanks, Ben.